everyone, and welcome back as always. We're back again. Excited to watch more Vikings, but we're dreading this episode. I think we say that almost every time now, don't we? Like,
I know, it's like
we do love this show, but there's always so many
theme.
bad things happening. I know, more like real life right now. We're on season 5, episode 7, called Full Moon, and we did hear that about some kind of battle taking place in 2 moons, was it? So I'm sure it has to.
That's right.
This is going to be a great episode.
Oh, it's going to be so much fun. The big party in Kattegat.
It's so bad the brothers are going against each other, and I have a feeling someone's going to die. Bjorn better survive. Lagertha better survive. I know Ivar, he's just so good at what he does.
Will.
I think he'll survive.
Totally
So I wonder if the other brother,
Bishop, I don't know.
Ube, maybe,
Bishop
I don't know.
Is gonna be with
I think he's going to fight for Ivar. I mean, I know
phenomenal.
he seemed like he was at the end last time, but he really wants to kill more Vikings. He wants to kill all the heathens in his eyes, and he might betray Ivar later, or maybe he'll respect Ivar. Who knows?
Or maybe
Whoever
Ivar
knows.
will betray him. Or not betray, but just kill him anyway.
Yeah, you never know.
Yeah,
I feel like
It's
Ivar
such a
respects him
resort.
enough that if he does fight for him, but we'll see, that's just my assumption. I think he'll keep him around, but who knows? You're right. He might just come around and just kill him. And we have an earl or a queen. Sorry, we have a queen here.
Queen.
She has the awesome fuzzy blanket on her.
Nice and warm.
Yeah, so you can be nice and toasty. And I think just to be nice and comfortable before we get into this crazy episode.
Yeah, crazy.
Watch it be not crazy, and I'll have to do something like about Floki,
Right,
you know, like
finding
walking the
paradise.
land and finding paradise, and
Watch it hoeing the land.
It'll be crazy.
all right, full moon. You guys ready?
Yep.
I'm glad he survived too.
Tori, I don't love her anymore. She doesn't deserve it. I feel bad about it.
Say, thank God you're here.
How much further, Floki? I've been walking for days.
Why won't you speak to us, Floki? Because you wouldn't understand.
Come on, my son.
Oh boy. Guess what about the brothers now, Harold and... He did that thing. Hi.
Yeah.
See you later.
Right into it. Woo.
Princess.
Shit. I'm a little dirty.
What are you going to do, Halfdan? Are you going to rejoin your brother?
Question.
No. Bjorn saved my life. And I have sworn allegiance to him.
Wow.
How do I know that you're not lying?
Brothers can be different.
You don't? Do you think I'm lying? Bjorn?
You and I crawled out from under the same rock. I believe you will fight against your brother.
Perhaps one day I will get to meet this Euphemius.
Alas. No, you will not. Halfdan and I ate him.
You ate him?
Well, not on purpose.
Gross. Then we ate him. He even looks like Ragnar when he talks like that.
Here is the place. Here is where we shall live.
Where's the house the gods have built? Huh? It's not here!
I had to cut off your accursed head right now, Floki.
This is the land of Loki and the giants. This is the land of Eden.
See each other.
Don't worry. I'm not jealous. Not anymore. When you didn't come back from England, I knew the love we had was over.
I will always take care of you and the children.
She still loves him.
I want her.
You don't know anything about that girl.
Ask the king.
My son would like to sleep with your daughter.
Just like that.
Yeah, just like that.
Oh, she crying.
It's all right. I understand.
I don't blame Björn.
No. Still, you have his children.
I want you to give this to Margrethe.
No.
Feelings.
I thought half Jen was gonna go.
God,
Did you just see
they
that?
always catch it.
You love Torvi?
Oh.
Oh God, what is she gonna do?
No.
Lagatha has been weak.
Oh, she's
Do we
gonna get
really
it.
want to
again.
fight for someone like that?
She's the rightful ruler of Kattegat.
Don't fight, Ivar. Why would you? Let them come. Let them overthrow her. And I will be queen.
That's all
She's a
that
coward,
matters.
though.
That's all
Missing
she
out to
cares
come
about.
for a slave. To end up as a queen.
Ivar will be like the wolf Fenrir, and flames will dance in his eyes. And he will try to tear the sky apart.
She's playing up against the bishop.
You will be fighting
so.
against your brothers. Yes?
Yes? Lagatha. I've sworn to kill her. And she knows that I'll do it. She just doesn't know how bad it's going to be.
That I am part of some plan, which I cannot comprehend.
Then you believe like us? That you are fated, huh?
No. I still believe I have free will.
I just don't know if, when I joined your side, whether it was fate or free will.
Oh,
She's
she.
pregnant.
So
Oh,
she's
boy,
pregnant.
she's
And he's
pregnant.
gonna know it's not
Oh,
his.
boy.
Gross. Not his.
I was looking for you.
Uh
I didn't know where you were.
I feel like he knows.
I think he
I
does.
saw you being sick.
Uh-oh.
Are you ill?
I think I might be with child.
You make me so very happy.
I'm glad I am.
Don't cry. Don't cry. This is astonishing news. You have just made me the happiest man in Midgard. I'm going to be a father. Skull. Skull.
I want to marry your daughter.
What? Okay.
She is worth far more than you can ever give. I know. So I will give far more than I can ever afford.
Well, that's quick.
Wow.
My
She
goodness.
changed it.
Sniffer it.
Ooh, she's.
Kinky.
Yeah. Do this much? Oh my God.
But we don't cut the balls out of the sack. We women chew the balls to pieces inside the sack.
Oh my. Oh.
I told my father I was going to marry you the moment I saw you.
There will never be any reason to use the axe to settle disputes among us.
No. That is all good and well, Floki. But who will rule us?
Nobody.
I know very well that you want to rule us. You want to be king. It's true, isn't it?
So I guess we're not going to see a battle this episode? I don't know. I was so expecting it.
Alfred?
I never actually met Athelstan. But from what I've heard about him, he was a kind and humble man.
I wish I could tell you more about him, but
if you never met him.
It was given to me by Ragnar Lothbrok.
Ragnar Lothbrok? He led that raid on this island. He is the devil incarnate.
My Lord Abbot, all I know is that the world is not a simple place. But God can be glorified and addressed in English. And that way all the people here can share your love and understanding for him, as well as share all the knowledge contained in all those books in your library.
Boy.
Yeah, like
And
that.
there appeared a great wonder in heaven.
A devious woman. A woman who drives men insane. She promises them her love and her favors.
You're thinking I can't be trusted. That my promises are worthless. That I will be as fickle as the moon.
Egmont, I do not want to be right. I want to believe in you.
I am the one. Ivar. You can believe in me.
Our numbers are growing. Good.
Our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name.
Lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil.
The end of our world is here.
My God, I
had
really
a
thought,
feeling that
yeah.
was going to be probably next time.
Wow, so much build up. I like it when they kind of build it up though, and you get to learn more
'cause-
about
yeah.
their plan. And I really thought the fight was going to happen during this one. I was kind of preparing myself for craziness and anxiety. I mean, there's some anxiety still, of course, but what do you guys think?
Oh, wow.
I don't know. I think they have their work cut out for them.
Yeah.
Agatha and Bjorn.
I was holding my breath a lot during this episode. I'm just waiting for that battle, and I'm just so worried about them. I do like Ivar's character, but I honestly, I don't want to see him die, but at the same time, he scares me, and I'm not really rooting for him. I love
You're not the
Lagertha. She has a
only
good
one.
heart.
Yeah.
Bjorn does have a good heart. I'm rooting for them more.
That's right.
What
I
about
am
you?
too,
Oh,
but
yeah,
the
yeah.
energy that Ivar has
I know.
and the bishop and
Yeah, it's pretty darn scary.
it's,
And he's so smart too, Ivar.
Yeah.
I think they're very worried about that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I really can't wait to watch the next episode. I'm very nervous about it, but I really hope we watch this every week. But I really hope we can watch this sooner than later.
Didn't the
But
seer say something a long time ago when Lagertha was talking to the seer?
I know, and I was
Yeah.
trying to remember what it
Bjorn,
was.
Something about with Bjorn and her mate. There's going to be some kind of a
Battle or something.
battle or
Yeah.
some kind of a weird.
I know.
Well,
I
it
always
was
try not to
scary
look
for
things
them.
up again, but I
Yeah.
could actually look at our old
Yeah.
reactions and see because I was trying to remember what he said. But you're right. Yeah, I
it
think
was
it was
something to do
like
like
that.
that. Was
Yeah.
wasn't going to be good.
And I wonder what Ube's going to do. Is he going to go with...
I know, and his
Yeah.
wife
Margaret.
is so annoying. I mean, I feel
Oh,
bad because I
she
know she wants to be
is.
queen,
She
but
is.
she's meek around Lagertha, and then she just talks smack about her when she's not around. Like,
But you
she's-
know what? She was still sparring with her without saying anything. She wouldn't say,
Mhm.
Oh,
yes,
yeah,
like I would never do like she did the last time.
Yeah.
She got
locked
caught.
away, Yeah.
Yeah. So I don't know, but I'm hoping
so her
Ube
not
does.
saying anything is
stay with
still
Lagertha.
bad.
Yeah.
Mhm. I really don't want to see Lagertha go. I hope she's going to be all right during this because I know she did some wrong too, but a lot of the characters in this do wrong anyways, and I think she's done the least wrong. I mean,
Well, you know, but still, you
Not
know,
that it
she
was-
left, you know, and she.
Mhm.
It was hard when she came back and killed
Aslog, yeah.
Aslog. You know,
right.
it was.
It was wrong how she did that, I think, because I know
Absolutely.
Yeah.
she was jealous
Like
and
that.
she
But after all those years, I mean.
then getting like that was
Yeah.
kind of weird.
Just weird.
And just stabbing her pretty much in the back. Like
Yeah, she
Aslog
did.
didn't put up a
Literally.
fight and just walked away and
Yeah,
just
yeah,
killed her.
yeah,
Like that
yeah.
kind of sucked in cold blood, pretty much.
Right,
You know?
and she wasn't even someone to worry about,
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah.
fighting wise. I mean, she just wanted to leave.
Yeah,
She
and you
was
never
just gonna
know how
leave.
that could have happened. If she left, who knows? Maybe she would try to retaliate with her sons later or whatever. You never know. But I think that might be better than now all the sons being all vengeful. and
Especially
wanting to kill her.
Ivar being the root,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah.
I mean, he had the most he lost. to lose.
Wow, so much going to a head here. And with Ivar and the Bishop, man, they are, like, they're actually kind of fun to watch.
Yeah.
Because they're so strong in their own beliefs. They're both good warriors in their own way, you
That's
know?
right.
And just seeing them come together. I know it's not
It's
the
almost
same.
like
I know.
Egbert and Ragnar.
Yeah, I can see that.
Almost,
I can see that.
You know,
It's
in a
like that.
warrior perspective, you know, in a different level. But
And I was going to say, because jokingly, I know Ragnar and Athelstan are so different, and they actually respected in the beginning and then started to love each other later. I don't see that happening with Ivar and the Bishop, but I
see
do see
more of
that
Egbert
respect.
and-
Yeah, I see that
That's right,
respect
yeah.
there. And doing things to get their way kind of thing.
And even when Ragnar was dying and he was in that cage and they were, you know, taunting him, and he would stay true to himself.
Sometimes it seems like the brothers, not now, but like sometimes it seems like they're cool with each other, but they're not really. And now with Ivar and Fitzuk together, I'm kind of like, I don't know if
He's a weaker one, and I think
he is. So I don't
and
know
I
if he's
think
gonna
Harold's a
backstab Ivar at
definite
the end.
weaker one. I think that if anybody is going to die in this battle, it might be Harold.
I kind of feel bad for him now. He
He's
got so
so-
emotional about the
But
baby.
baby,
That's probably
yeah.
not him.
Oh
It's
my
just like,
God.
But I really feel bad for him to see him and Hafton to go against each other. Like, that's going to be crazy. And I do believe Hafton, you know, saying that he's with Bjorn, that he...
I believe it too.
Yeah, and I really think...
And he's strong, and he's driven to this. But you know, I mean, Harold just seems to, I don't know, right now, he's got so much on his mind, you know, just getting married and having his child, and he wants to be king, but and he is passionate about it, but
But even Ivar was saying, not word for word, but why does the word king make people stupid? He's thinking on the surface, this is what I want, instead of thinking strategically how things can play out or whatever, or just getting things done. Like the priority, getting the things done first, and then worrying about that later. But because Ivar just wants to get things done, he just wants to battle and take over. And
that's
that's
true.
his thing,
That's
you
a
know?
very good point.
And it's just interesting.
Well, even look at Floki and
see
his
Harold being
and
the
his
surface like that. Yeah.
Sorry.
No, go ahead.
Even Floki in the village, or you know, in their new land.
Yeah.
Then this, you know, one of them, you know, the one that's the most spoken out. You know, he's like, oh, what do you want to be king? And then just Floki just like, oh, I didn't even think of that. You know, like, oh,
hey.
Yeah, I know. I was
But I
kind of
don't
like
think he's
wondering
thinking
what
that,
he
though.
meant. Yeah, because
Yeah.
that's why I love talking about this, because sometimes we have different ideas, and who knows? Like, I don't know what's right.
And I don't
But-
think Floki thought that until he put that in his head.
Yeah, because I started wondering that too, like with the long pause on Floki, like if he started thinking that or not, but or he just got annoyed and you know. But I think he was thinking that too, like, oh, that's interesting.
Yeah, or he's just saying, you know, he just doesn't get what I'm doing with these people. He doesn't understand this pilgrimage.
I just hope it does in the long run work out for Floki, because I feel so bad because he's gone through so much, and I want to see something happy and make him feel accomplished by the gods. I want him to do something where you know,
They
he
say,
feels good.
wow, he was right.
Yeah,
Let's bring
I really
more
love him as a
people
character,
back.
and I gotta say, I love how Lagertha just let them go. That was great. I love
was
that
really
relationship.
fantastic of her.
Because I was
She's
just
a
sick
true
of the
leader.
death. Yeah, but I think so too. Because I know Margaret was saying that, oh, Lagertha's weak for letting him go. You see another weak part of her, you know. I'm like, no, I think she's very strong for doing that. Like she knew this battle was coming. And it wasn't because she was scared or anything, but she knew this battle was going to happen, but she didn't want to force anyone to stay because she didn't want to be a tyrant. She wanted to be a respectful or a respected ruler, you know? So I thought that was
And
really
she knows
neat.
Floki. She knows the core of Floki.
Yeah, and I love seeing that relationship flourish, and you can see that come back, their bond come back, and she really did respect and love him and couldn't do that.
And he
And
in
she was
turn
crying.
back to her.
Mm-hmm. So I really like that part. But I'm assuming next episode probably isn't going to be good because
No,
I
it's gonna be
assume
real-
this one's going to be the
that's
bad
the
one.
part.
Let's go right into it next time.
I don't know. Or maybe we'll get a lot of build up again. But yeah, I agree. I think Harold might go. Astrid I thought was going to die in this one because I really thought that somehow Harold knew what happened between her and those guys.
But then when he turned around and it was just so
emotional.
so excited.
I feel so bad. And I think it's going to be interesting to see those brothers get together, Harold and Hafton, because that's going to be not good. Not good at all. But I do see Harold die, and I think Hafton's going to survive. Okay.
And that new princess. Ooh.
Oh my god.
Oh my
I
god!
didn't know what
That
the
was
heck was going on.
disgusting what she was saying. Like to show that they're tough. I'm sorry to put that image in your head, but can you even imagine doing that? That's just like, ooh, that's so gross. And I know she was just speaking kinky weirdness, but yeah, I'm like, oh my gosh, she's not going to do that to him, right? Like, what's it going to happen?
I'd be a little concerned being tied
that's
up.
like a turn on. Like,
That's
what?
right,
Like, that's so gross. But hey, it's something different, and he likes to explore, not just lands.
Oh my gosh.
I guess. But it's very interesting how things just happen.
Especially when you're watching it with your mom.
I know.
Yeah,
we
but
watch
that's
so
really-
much stuff now, like Game of Thrones. We went through that.
Gosh, I
and-
don't know. I've never even.
Oh my god. And now we're like more relaxed. We still joke and everything, but in the beginning when we started watching Game of Thrones, we were like, oh my god, we were like blushing
Oh
so
my
much. And poor
God.
mom, what did you keep saying? Like, oh my goodness. And like, oh my, like you kept like, getting so flustered. I love you. It just shows a generation gap between us, you know? But we always have a lot of fun, and it's not always about that, which is good, you know, but we really do enjoy the stories, and we really do enjoy Vikings. Really.
I
I mean,
really like Vikings.
I like it too.
in the beginning, we were so scarred with Game of Thrones. I saw Game of Thrones before they did, but they watched it blind on our channel, so they were really scarred with how that. Although this is pretty, we're trying to debate before, and I'm like, well, this is pretty violent too compared to Game of Thrones, but
It's more plotted. It's almost more that you know, kind of, sort of. I don't know. There's a lot of twists in Game of Thrones. A lot of twists.
yeah,
A lot of
and
storylines. To
I feel myself freaking out a
connect.
lot more. Well, before I started watching it with
Startling
you guys,
events.
because I already knew what happened.
Yeah.
But when I first saw Game of Thrones, I couldn't even sit down. I'd run away. But we did watch it blind last year, though.
Yeah.
And we were all freaking the heck
we're
out.
gonna this year.
Unfortunately, before
Oh,
full
that's
reactions,
right.
but this time there will be full reactions. And I really wish that we could have, or we started doing this way long ago, because full reactions are so awesome. Because I felt so bad taking out all the good stuff, you know, and you can only keep 10 minutes. I'm like, oh my god.
That's
It's,
right. Oh, jeez.
it's just not enough, but now we can, so. But yeah, I'm really liking Vikings a lot, and I know it's very violent, but we're used to it by now, right?
Yeah.
Certain things. But I think we'll end it there because it is late. But wow, well, at least
Oh,
someone
boy.
died this episode, right?
Let's see what happens with
Be
Alfred
prepared.
too.
Yeah,
Alfred,
I love that with him
yes.
praying with his dad, and right in the beginning when he started praying, I could hear Athelstan or hear like a double voice.
That's
So I was
right.
like, oh, we have the earbuds in, so we can hear a lot better. I'm like, wait a second, maybe it is. And for a second, I'm like, oh my god, I wonder if he's gonna walk through the door, which would have been sweet. But at the same time, I'm like, oh,
Right,
it's
an
kind
image
of
of him,
yeah. I thought that might be kind of cheesy and too obvious. So I'm glad they didn't do that, and it was just his voice.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then overlapping to the other characters, and you know.
Oh boy.
It was pretty powerful. I like that scene. That was pretty neat. So we'll end it there because it is late, but thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you very soon as always.
Bye.
Bye.